Alright, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Solio Sniper V2, and I'm back for mission 4, which is Arcadia City. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch cinema as usual.
So, all it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds I had to examine the artifact? Yes. All it did was point at a second star system.
Arcadia colony, to be precise. Population a little under 3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
There's something there, Captain, and I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain, but everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Very well, Professor. I'll clear it with Admiral Cole. Serena, set course for Arcadia.
Aye, sir. Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia plotted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
Serena, situation update, please.
2 Covenant vessels came out of slip space near Arcadia. The Belfast, Pillar of Autumn, Texas, and Armstrong engaged immediately, and caught one with its shields down. We lost the Texas and Belfast. The Armstrong is venting atmosphere, and Autumn is badly damaged. The second vessel is engaged in surface activity.
What kind of surface activity?
Unknown. Wait, I'm getting a signal. Audio only.
We're being overrun. Alien forces are inside the city limits and approaching the spaceport. We're still evacuating civilians. We need help.
Getting visuals now, Captain.
Serena, launch pods. Bring the ship to alert.
That was another one of those epic cinemas. That's the first look that we get at the Spartans in action off that little really crappy video camera that was apparently part of a guy that was dying. But this mission is... oh, I fucking hate this mission. It's so long and it's so tedious, and you have to do so many things right, and you have to save so many people by a certain time. But anyhow, I got a gold medal and I got it out of the way, so that's all good. What you want to do in the beginning is you got to clear this sector right here. So just have all your units come over here, and if you're playing on normal or easy like me, you'll tear through them. If you're playing on legendary, you'll probably have a more difficult time. But if you're playing on legendary, I'm gonna like expect you to be pretty decent at the game, so you should know what to do if you're playing on legendary. I think I forgot to mention the achievement award in the last episode on Relic Approach. I actually have no idea what it is. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll tell you if you look under your achievements what you have to do. In this one, you have to save a little kid. I forget whose son it is, but there's the black box for you. It's right next to this building. If you're watching, it's not that hard to get to, but you'll see they're told the units to exit the building, and that little scrub right there is Adam. And we have to save him because his mama wants us to. And I forget whose son he is, but it's either... I can't remember whose son it is, but he's apparently important. I don't know if he's a scientist or a kid. He looks like a kid when you zoom in on him, but he may be like a short scientist. I don't know, maybe a midget. I don't judge. But you gotta defend him, and I've actually had him die. I think I played this mission 3 times before I got a gold medal. The other 2 times I got bronze, I think, because I did horrible and was trying to play through too fast and just get it done with and not play it right. But you have to protect him all the way to this ship. It's only worth 5 gamer scores, so I mean, if you don't really care about it, I mean, this first part of the video is probably a waste for you. But I always like to get any and all achievements I can for most games. So basically, you just got to defend. There's those enemies that are perched up in that tower, and then there's the enemies that run around on the ground around him, and you have to kill all of them.
On the move. Let's move.
And these cargo ships, another thing that's so annoying. The good thing about this is that you can use your spirit of power to heal the drop ships, and I think that's really good, because if you weren't able to heal them, you would have a very challenging time trying to like defend all of them from the Covenant, which seems easy at first, but it's really not. And this gameplay, this level is one of those levels that's really fucking long too. I think this entire video right now in Vegas that I'm looking at is like 24 minutes or something, and that's not even the smallest video. The smallest video, or I mean the largest video. The largest one I have, I think I'm gonna be talking to you guys for like 35 minutes. I don't know. I'll probably record it in sections so I don't have to talk for 35 minutes straight. But ooh, we got a cinema. What do we get? Poor ship. It's about to get wrecked on. But I wonder how many people died in this crash. Oh, probably a lot. But now you're down to 2 ships, which sucks because one of the optional things is you gotta save. Well, there's 2, but to get the gold medal, you need to get both of them, especially if you're playing on legendary or heroic. But you gotta save 500 citizens, and then you gotta save 1,000 as well, I believe.
Suitable for base deployment.
There you finally get your base now, and you can also get this base too. I think I rush it and get it. I think it's a good idea to do that, to rush it in the beginning and try and get that base. But oh man, I just cannot stop thinking about Reach. Freaking god! If I didn't have school, I mean, if I didn't have school and I didn't have to work, you can bet your ass I'd be playing some Halo Reach. Like, I know there's a limit to video games, and I know my limits. I won't play them excessively, but I mean, this game may change that. That's how good it is.
We're here to save as many civilians as we can.
They brought back the God
There's no
pistol.
way we can save them all.
So, I wouldn't say it's a God pistol, but it's 5 shots to kill somebody with your pistol, and it has a scope on it, and it's your starting weapon on almost every game type. That's awesome. They have new weapons. I watched a video and I heard a guy call it the Fry Daddy, but it's the new Covenant form of a sniper rifle. It's sort of like a beam rifle, except it shoots a constant beam and not just, you know, just 2 bursts. And it's pretty pro. And then they have the only way I can really describe it, it's kind of like the noob tubes from Call of Duty, except not as gay and requires much more skill. And to explain that, it's basically it's a remote mine shooter. I think that's, I don't know exactly what it's called. I can't remember the details because I'm still kind of getting used to the game, and I still haven't, you know, gotten I'm not well versed with it. But essentially, you shoot a grenade, and you can do one of 2 things. You can shoot it and hit them directly, and it'll blow up. Or you can shoot them and hold down the right trigger until it'll bounce. I think it bounces 2 to 3 times before it'll automatically explode, but it'll bounce, and then when you let go of the trigger at that precise moment, it'll blow up. So you can be accurate to the T with it, and that is raw too. They brought back all the original weapons, except now they made a huge switch. There's no more BR anymore. It's now called the DMR, and if I must say so myself, it's a really awesome replacement. I'm not gonna lie. It's a single shot weapon, so if you guys are, I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare has been a really popular game, so I've been comparing it a lot to that, showing the ups and downs of Reach as like comparative to Modern Warfare. But it's just like the FAL. It's 1 shot, but the difference is they put a new thing, recoil, and I do think it makes the gameplay fair, but at the same time, it sucks ass when you're trying to shoot someone from a distance, because you gotta be a surgeon with that gun. I mean, you have to like shoot and then wait for the recoil to go away, shoot. It also does this with the sniper rifle, which makes 2-shot kills with a sniper much more difficult than it used to be. You used to be able to just go bam bam and then kill someone. Now you have to, if you do that, most likely the second shot's gonna miss due to the recoil. So you have to take that into consideration when you're sniping as well. Which, I mean, it's gonna promote better players and better skill sets at the game, but at the same time, it's gonna make it harder for. It's gonna be like it take a while to get used to, and I think overall the thing I love about Reach the most is the fact that they implicated. What's the word for it? I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you don't have to worry about teams anymore. Yes, it's nice to win, but they did what Call of Duty does, where you gain rank based on how well you play yourself. And the only difference is, instead of in Modern Warfare 2, in Reach, you get bonuses for winning the game. And I know in Call of Duty you get more points per round. Like if you win a round in Demolition, you get more points than the losing team, but you still get a bunch of points. In Reach, if you win, you get you get a lot of points, and if you lose, you still get a lot of points. And then they at the end they implicated this. It's called the slot, and basically it puts in your average number of like, let's say I get 100 in score, 50 for a team, for my team winning, and 100 for accommodations, which I'll explain that as well. Then it'll take the average of those, and then it'll get a number relatively close to that, like 5 or 6 numbers relatively close to that, and it'll throw it in like a slot machine, and you can get also I've got, I mean
you can get really high credits. God, there's so much to explain in so little time. But I'll explain it here in the next video. This one's wrapping up and coming to a close, and this is Solio, and I'll catch you guys at the next video.
Supply pad complete. All units.
That's right. I'm on it. On my way.